homeless on a cruise ship. I, it's fair. I mean, I'm a nomad. I didn't realize what a nomad was until Puerto Rico 2019. Nobody. I did have one person in 2016 say I was a vagabond. Just kind of wandering around, but I guess it was kind of built into me. You know, my family and I, we went to my grandparents. You know, took us from Cleveland. I like Paul Harvey. Good day now, Steve Harvey. What is today? Damn, trip is just flying by. So today would be can't even speak right now. I'm in so much like joy. The 5th of December, 2022. So before my mom got sold drugs to the wrong type of person, you know, we'd go from Cleveland to Albany, 502 miles. If you want to look it up, it's called Lions Lake, Lyon apostrophe S, I think. I don't know. It's in Nassau, NassauE. Not like the, you know, Bahamas, Nassau. And then, of course, my mom, before she sold the drugs, and then, you know, custody, they call it a racist custody word, got transferred to my grandparents. My mom would would bring me with her from Cleveland area, suburbs, you know, southwest side, to near Columbus, because he moved down to Worthington, and then they eventually got a place, and they had family down in Apple Valley. So that's a 2-hour drive, 8-hour drive from Cleveland to New York. It's already built into me, okay, to be road tripping, you know. And then, of course, a big one I did was like 20,000+ miles, 2016. And I think here we are, 2022. I'm learning what happened to me when I was fleeing, and I'm still in this motion in life of, you know, fleeing. I'm legally blind, y'all. I've got multiple sclerosis, the diseases. I think I've caused this, but doctors really ripped into me saying that was not your fault. I think it's self-inflicted, but anyway, I'm very vulnerable, very weak. So, yeah, obviously then my first wife and I, you know, went back, moved to Georgia. So, I mean, we would travel between, you know, states, which was just, talk about being vulnerable. I know I was really being pulled around by her. But it's still in me to be and people say, "Oh, you're well traveled." I don't mean to be. Here I am right now. I'm in Haiti. First time ever in Haiti. But it's the life, man. It's the life. It's the life. It's like wow. But I do it, and I'm just getting out. And the reason why I'm here though is because it got colder in Florida. It got below the 80s. Okay, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I mean, it's gotten to the point now whereby I started going with my family. Second wife and I would come down to Florida for the winters, 2009. And then I'm like, well, now I'm by myself, so I can continue to come from Cleveland, Ohio down to Florida. So I've made this joke that I'm homeless, and then, of course, another person brought up this thing of turning me into this drug dealer, drug user, accusing me of being a pedophile, child molester thing. Some other things I never heard of too, like I never heard of PayPal fraud. Where that came from, a lot of these things, I just don't know where these things come from. I'm homeless, like some destitute little bitch on the streets, and you can see Castanet Incorporated, CAST space the space net comma, and you gotta spell it Incorporated for State of Ohio Secretary of State website. And then, of course, you see videos on my YouTube channel of serving people who are homeless. So I've done this for my whole life. I'm at Cleveland State University. I'm living on campus, so we're always running into people when they're running across the street to class. So they're begging all the time. So it's within me. I've gotten to the point whereby though I can't be helping people who are off the streets. They're just extreme vagabonds who are. I meant to say vagrants. They're vagrants. They're like, what do you call those things? Politicians. Vagabonds don't beg for money, though. Which is interesting, a person accused me of that, and I started looking into it. I'm like, yeah, I'm a nomad. Everywhere I go is my home. So I'll show you a little bit about my home here, where I'm homeless. This bag is really impressive. This bag has been through more than 20, almost 100,000 miles. So I'll show you around a little bit. Homeless on a cruise ship. So what looks like it's homeless on a cruise ship. This is the Royal Caribbean, Odyssey of the Seas. So yeah, I mean, obviously, you get all the states, you're well traveled. I'm not a traveler though, too. I really rip into people who are travelers. Why? Because they're running and hiding from something. They're trying to leave to go something else. I'm leaving to go to where it's warm. I gotta go where it's warm. Jimmy Buffett. Yeah, I got accused of a lot of weird things too, Disability fraud, SSA fraud. Those two, I would understand that those two tie together. And that's not something I think is uncommon. Which, of course, if you're trying to bully me and frame me and make me into pulling me around, do what you want to do with me instead of me live my own life, yeah, don't let me be seen as a disabled person, because now you're not seen as vulnerable. You're seen as a person who could potentially harm somebody else, and you're in fear for your life. That's what the same person was trying to say. But and now of course the person saying, well, the past is in the past. I said those things. Yeah, I apologize. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Still, it was said, and it's weird. So I'm homeless. This is a good one, though. I mean, I'm living a life, y'all. Yeah, this bag reminds me of a lot that I came here with this one bag. This is minimalism at its finest, y'all. I've got 2 shirts. There's one blue one right there that I wore. There's another blue one I wore on the way to the place, and then this white one. I got 2 long sleeve shirts. Technically, I got 3. 2 collared long sleeve shirts. 2 long pants. These are my 1 shorts that I have with me. And then I've got 1 pair of shoes, which these are black. But look, they're sports shoes. They're not like dress shoes you got, but I'm getting away with it, you know what I'm saying? I've got 1 or 2 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks. Here's one right here that was just kind of like, I'm moving into these next, as soon as I can't, my feet are just like, I'm going to either the beach every day or going to the sun deck every day. So it's like, you're in your feet all the time. Whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? How far are we? I mean, where do we find the time on this thing? I don't usually make videos with this. So I just don't know what we're looking at here in terms of time. It might be in red. I can't see this. Okay. So this is my video. I thought about this being, homeless on a cruise ship. And I'm making another video too, just mocking kind of these things. It's like, whoa. I haven't paid for food in like more than 2 months. I mean, I'm exaggerating that too. I posted on my Facebook. Because I got the food stamps because of the disaster relief. Most of the people in Daytona Beach, not all, it's like a little area that got hit. And most of the people in Port Orange, it's in a neighboring